me like a brother. Treat you like a friend. Respect you like a lover.
So this was our final day at the Komu. We actually were transitioning over to our last resort, but before that we wanted to have a beach day party. Woo! So we headed on over to Sundays. It's real close to where we were going to be staying, Nusa Dua. And yeah, this is the view as you're walking down the million steps. I think it's like 300 steps to get down, but like they have a little elevator escalator type situation that takes you down a part of the way. So yeah, when we got down there, it was a vibe, y'all. I had to get comfortable, get my little setup on. Yes, I got that on. Look, that Meg Thee Stallion swimwear, hot girl swimwear all summer long. Super, super cute. And we've got our starfish earrings on with the pina colada in hand. It's one of the first things I wanted when I got down there. And then we got our free lunch, well, one of the lunches that was already paid for in the travel plan. And there's my girls. Look, we're all getting comfortable, and mama in her beautiful sarong. And this is what the day beds look like. They're real nice, real comfy, like kind of cabana style. And I'm just hanging out at the beach, y'all. I love the beach. You know, I can always catch a vibe by the beach. So peaceful. This water is blue as I don't know what. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. So then we finally were about to leave the beach club and head on over to our third and last hotel, which it was gorgeous. This is the entryway walking in. They had like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just gorgeous, like circular wooden structure in the center. And they guided us to our hotel rooms individually after we each were able to check in. This is what the room is looking like. Y'all, I had never seen one of these beds before. This is like one of those Alaskan king size beds, and you can fit like 5 or 6 different people in. Like, that bed was so huge and so fluffy and comfortable. If I didn't have sand all over me, I would have hopped right in there. But this is just to show you a quick tour of the room. Going out on the balcony, my view was of the pool. And, well, it's just one of the pools. Like, actually, this place was huge. Absolutely huge. But more like old style, like older, luxury, like, I don't know how to describe. Lots and lots of wooden design, everything. And like the way that it was described to me is this is one of the hotels that like a lot of politicians come to stay at and stuff when they come to Bali. So, I mean, they come to Nusa Dua anyway, but this Sofitel is the name. So yeah, they had like L'Occitane conditioner and shampoo in the shower with a rainfall shower, y'all. I was gagging. It's like, oh my god, this stuff's so expensive. If you guys have ever bought L'Occitane products, like body care products or hair products, you know that stuff is not cheap. Okay, that's the tub. The tub was giving all the vibes. Again, we had another kimono that we could wear around the room, complimentary kimonos, and of course another toilet with a bidet, as that's customary here. Woo! And I don't know, I was just trying to figure out what everything was, but I quickly got myself together in the shower. I needed to go because we were about to head out that night so we can get some food, catch some vibes. This is me waiting on the gang in the lobby. After everything, I just did a quick makeup look, refreshed my makeup anyway, put on some cute top and skirt. Made it to our last night. Kind of sad, but at least I look cute. We're going to a hookah lounge now and to get some food. Long day at the beach. Hard day. Living the soft girl life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'll video a bit of our time. But y'all, Nusa Dua is that girl. If you coming to Bali, Nusa Dua, okay? Okay. So here's me on my morning walk to breakfast. I saw this old like tuk-tuk style like taxi car in the hallway. It was so cool. I just had to get a picture for you guys. But yeah, it's bright and sunshiny. You can see the clouds. Breakfast is always served downstairs on the first level. So you have to go down these beautiful stairwell. And there's me scoping out some Le Petit Prince. They had literally all types of breakfast for like any kind of country, for your wherever you were from. It was so cool, guys. Like you could pick breakfast from like London, China, Germany, like all American breakfast, traditional Balinese breakfast, whatever you want, whatever your true heart's desire was, you could find it there. Okay, let me tell you. So I decided to start off with a little latte. I normally don't drink coffee, but I tried it, some Balinese breakfast, and I also got some eggs from the American breakfast side. So So immediately after my delicious breakfast moment, I decided to wander my way around the hotel a bit. Ended up back at that main location that I was the other night, just where you can overlook. This is so beautiful to me. They had like lotus flowers made of metal, and they were all different stages of like the lotus opening all throughout this like little river canal that led out overlooking the beach. And you can see like the different buildings on the left and right of the hotel. And like I said, this is a beachfront hotel, so straight in front of us is the beach. But yeah, I just think it's so beautiful how they had those all like artistically placed out in the front. It looks so gorgeous to me. And this is just a reminder of what it was looking like that night before when I showed you guys. So they light up the lotus flowers at night, and it just looks so nice. I love it. I love it so much. Such a little like whatever girly girl. Like, I love flowers, especially exotic flowers. So yeah, this is my little leisurely walk around the like little hotel grounds, and there's like tons of water all around. And that's the kiddie pool area, and I finally found the main pool for adults. So y'all, you can get your drink right by the water. In fact, there's water all around me. You can see these chairs are placed inside the pool basically, and you can get your drinks back to back to back, like run it back. Yes ma'am. And so I just randomly decided to go to the spa. I'm like, I have some hours left until we have our big dinner later. Y'all, I got to that spa. It was the bee's knees. It was so nice, just so relaxing. Everything I needed to wrap up this trip in the right way. We all were deciding to wear red on our final little dinner. So that's me looking like, I don't know, matcha merengue style. I love this little red top though. Well, it's more like a bodysuit, and then I put a skirt with it. But then yeah, this is walking into our final place where we're going to be having dinner. This place is a hotel, but it has a restaurant set up. Actually a couple different restaurants. So we're going to the one, well, I'll show you in a second, but this place was nice.
Ooh, this is nice.
Little fishies.
So then we made it to our final meal all together as a family. And it's this underwater dining experience, y'all. Super, super fancy. So there I am right next to the fishies. And there's sharks in there. There's fishies. There's turtles. There's all types of stuff in there. Stingrays. Yeah, it's so beautiful and relaxing and peaceful. I never even imagined myself being in this type of environment, and like, it just really is like humbling, you know, when you find yourself in such peaceful settings with other people who like to be peaceful as well. Super, super nice. So we had these little croissants with like seaweed butter. It was good. It was different. And then Arlene this fancy drink off their drink menu. It's like a aromatic experience. Like it's like a gas bubble. You have to
And then you sip it.
the gas out, so you smell it and then you take a sip. So I don't know. It's like the whole nine yards. She got 2 of them, so they must have been good. Then they started us off. It was like a 6 or 7 course meal, and everything was an Instagrammable moment. The lady was like, "Get your phones out! I'm about to make the dry ice smoke." Like every time she like knew people. So
are they gonna
like,
explain what these are?
Photo op moment. She'd be like, "Get your phones out!" It was so cute. So yeah, this was another one. This one was really good actually. This was a soft shell crab with like some type of something on top with caviar. I don't really like all the like fancy stuff on top. I just like the seafood. And this was like some, I don't know, some jelly something. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is a bit too fancy for me, if I'm going to be frank, but it's nice to have an experience like this every once in a while, right?
Those are his buddies. They be hanging you every day.
Tank and he was feeding the fish.
They all came to him.
And it was so cute. You could tell he loves his job. I mean, you got to love your job to do that every day, right? Hopping in a tank with sharks, like, come on. And mind you, they are baby sharks, but those stingrays are huge. I know you can see them. Like, they are some big boys. So then they served us this fish, like a cream sauce.
Thank you so much.
It was all right. It was pretty good. And then I found Gil from Finding Nemo, y'all. He was my bestie for the resty. He kept coming over by me. So then we finally got to the main course, which is like the steak with like vegetable layered. I don't know. It was like fresh veggies layered on top of each other. It was really good. The steak was really good. And yeah, it was really tender. Then we had this final dessert. It was so good. It was like a deconstructed boba. Like, I don't know. I loved it. It was like a mango sorbet with boba. So then we had our walk. It was finally nighttime. We had to walk back up to where our shuttle was going to be. You could see this beautiful architecture in this place. Like, gosh, it was so beautiful. Those reminded me of angel wings, actually, like upside down angel wings. I don't know. It was so beautiful. I'm glad we got this last photo op moment in. So we're still in Bali. Today's my last day. I'm actually rushing to go to the airport now. But I wanted to do a quick like try some snack video with me. So I've got some different Bali snacks, and we're just gonna try them together. So some things I've just collected along the way, right? Some things were gifted. So let's pull these all out. I got 3 different types of chippies, like snacks, and 3 different types of treats. So we actually had like a spend the night, sleepover night one night here with the group. So what I picked to bring were these Naturals baked chips. This flavor is rosemary. We did share around the room. The consensus was this was a really great flavor. Let me see. If I could say anything, it's like a mix between sour cream and onion and like chive and onion. So if you like those flavors, I think you would really like this rosemary. Next up, another baked chippy. I don't know how you say this name. Lorenz. Lorenz is the name. And it's Naturals sea salt and pepper flavor. I eat these at home. If I do get chips, which is rare occasion, I barely eat chips, y'all. But it's a snack here that it seems like a lot of people just enjoy. So we'll try this one. Ooh, I like that one, especially because it's not too salty, right? Sometimes the sea salt and pepper can go way overboard, but those are real nice, real light and mild. Next, these were gifted to me from our chauffeur, our host for this trip. He was driving us around, giving us explanations on different things. Really great tour guide overall. I love working with them. So I will go ahead and try. He said this is the best snack. It's made from tempeh, y'all. Tempeh flavor. Tempeh is actually pretty popular here. We've eaten it quite a lot. And when we did our cooking class, we cooked with it. I've had it as a part of appetizers, so they can do a lot with it here. Hmm. I think I like these the best. He knew what he was talking about, y'all. These hit. These are a banger. Mm. And it's seaweed flavor. Got the seaweed on the bag. I like these. Okay, Capella. I'm gonna have to remember these next time I come back to Bali. Okay, moving on. I got some little bits and bobs from the first resort that we stayed. Never ate them. They give you like little treats on your bed every single night before you go to sleep. Like it's a part of their turn down service. So let's try. Wait a minute. These don't really taste like anything. They don't really have a taste. Does anybody know what these are? Or maybe I'm just missing it after the chips. I don't know. They're not sweet. They're not chocolatey like I thought they would be. They're just nothing. Okay, then I got one of these little guys. A whole bunch of different colors. And these are sweet. Ooh, boy. Real sweet. Ooh, boy. I had 2 packs of those. So whatever these first ones was missing in sugar, those second ones made up for it. I promise you. I promise you that. You know what these taste like, y'all? Y'all gonna laugh at me. These taste like all the little sweet marshmallows and the Lucky Charms. These taste like just that. Marshmallows only. Look at that. Mmm. Y'all know the marshmallows are the best part. Those were good. Definitely give those a 10 out of 10. My favorite so far. Okay. Last thing is this hazelnut chocolate bar. It was gifted to me by our hostess with the mostest suggested it, so I'm just assuming it's gonna be bomb. Milk chocolate hazelnut flavor. Oh, I'm making a mess. Hold on. Okay. Mm, this tastes more like dark chocolate, which isn't bad. Bali's version of a 7-Eleven, y'all. Got me right together in a pinch. But yeah, I'll give that one like 8 out of 10. Wasn't bad. But would I buy it again? No. So I'm sorry, I didn't buy that one. It was gifted. Whatever. It was still good. So those are my snacks. And I really like the marshmallows the best. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the chippies, this Catella brand, please. I know I don't be saying the name right. So Catella, I think that's how you say it. I have to ask somebody. Rumput Laut, seaweed flavor. This is the real MVP. All right. Tempeh chips. Okay, I gotta go catch my flight. That's all. Okay. Call you back later. Bye. So once I was done, I decided to leave all the snackies and goodies and treats for my cleanup crew, whoever was coming behind me. I'm sure they would enjoy that. So nice surprise. But I was sent off. This is when you're entering the airport. It's so cool. Everything's so colorful. I stopped back in to get that tikka masala wrap and also found a decent matcha, of course. Just as promised, we're back in the Singapore airport and we're going to see the waterfall in the Jewel. But apparently, like, you have to be going through immigration and all that stuff to actually get inside the Jewel, so we're gonna make do with what we got. I'm about to sneak on by through the train and see if we can catch a glimpse, so hold the phone. Coming back to experience that in real life, but either way, I made it back home. This was a cool little atrium area when I got out of the airport. Finally got some real Starbucks matcha. Home sweet home. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.